Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another recap video. Today I'm going to be going over my trade on USWS. So basically this is my chart right here. My full trade. So I was basically looking for that, move into 350s once it broke pre-market. So basically you can see right there, I had my first entry in at 320s, and the reason for that was because notice how you have this trend line. You have this trend line here forming higher highs, higher lows, and it gets near pre-market, and you see that 390, and then ba-boom, you get the break. So once that break happened, I was like, alright, I want to see a move back into that 350 area. But see how it went all the way under $3? I figured, let me wait and start scaling in at the 320, and then 330s, 350s, just to kind of scale my way into it if it does pop higher. But right away, as soon as that 310 support failed, you can see I started adding more before it hit below 3. Then that way I already had some decent size up top. On that support break or new low of day, lower low, added some more. You got that consolidation between 272, 295, added the rest on the pop back into the break at the 272. And at that point, I was basically I had built a core size already, and at that point I was basically just looking to scale out into those 225, 250 zones, since that was support pre-market. But that was my trade, but I kind of want to explain a little bit more detail into what my thought process was pre-market when I saw this. So I'm gonna show you here on the Webull chart. So basically, pre-market, this thing went from 175 after hours, and then all the way up to 393 pre-market. That's a pretty big move, 100% plus. So I figured, that this, and I think this might have been a pump, if I'm not mistaken. I might have heard somewhere over there that it was a pump. So basically, this is perfect. You got super overextended move here, and it's like, is it really gonna sustain itself? And then right here, you got the 5-minute trending, 5-minute 13 EMA trending. It's a little bit off of it, so it's a little bit more extended than you want to see it. So another thing is, looking at the daily chart, we have resistance there near 420s. You have resistance there at 370, and basically that's kind of like your zone. And then 350s, 330s, those are all your resistance areas. So then, I mean, it was pretty extended from there. You could see how the 13 EMA was all the way down here, but you got that extension all the way up here. That's extended. So then if we look at the 4-hour chart, what does this tell me? This tells me shows me how this was basically riding this trend, formed the top, broke out this day, continued higher, and then you got that parabolic move after hours pre-market. So one thing you can kind of say is, all right, if you got the 4-hour trend here near 214, that could be your potential target. 214. If you go to the 2-hour, your next potential target somewhere near 225, right there. You go to the 1-hour chart, your next potential target is right there, somewhere near this 240 level, right? So 1-hour trend. See how this wick bounced off that 1-hour trend right there, and even below it. That's actually kind of where I got out. So 1-hour trend was my target on this one. And then you got the 30-minute trend, which is right here near 260s. So that's another potential short target if you're shorting up here. So 260s, and then let's move it down to the 15-minute chart. See, now we're getting higher. So now we have room down to 285s. Then we go to the 5-minute chart. We're getting closer, guys. 5-minute chart is right at 337 before the pre-market opens. So at this point, you have all that space underneath you, and you just made a move from 210 to 393. What are the odds that this thing is gonna continue going to $4, $5, $6? It can, but the odds are less likely. And the other thing too was this stock is 31 million free float, so it's a little bit more on the heavier side. ¿La what? Oh, cambio.
¿Y quién abajo?
Isaac.
¿Cómo? ¿Con algo? No sé.
Yeah. So now right here you got the 3-minute chart. That's basically your trend. See that? This moment right here. This breaking point. That was kind of your key trend break. You got from here all the way up there. Let's see. What's that percentage? From here to here. 86% within, 2 hours. You're going to see some sell pressure. So basically, once this started to break down, the first thing I noticed, you got the stuff over 380. Then you got 350 support. So right here, it's kind of like they bring it up over that top, sell, boom. Then you get this huge fail candle, retest the 5-minute trend, 3-minute trend, and then it literally just breaks straight through that 350. So at this point, 350 seemed like a decent support area that once it failed to hold is basically downhill from there. So I basically added on this pop right here, continue to add on this consolidation, broke, took profits into this drop down here into the yellow line, previous support, and then kind of left it at that. Then you have 2 hours later, they drop it another whole dollar. Crazy. So total from high day to low day, let's say high days right here, you got a 57% drop, just like that, smack dabber down. There's a lot of meat. So yeah, that was basically an entire breakdown of where to look for your targets, those multiple time frames, and looking at key support breaks with these super extended moves right before the market is about to open, trend line breaks, EMA breaks, and basically stays underneath it the entire time. You see right here, see the 5-minute stayed below it the entire time. Kind of tried wicking right here, but then boom, until the end of the day over here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it for USWS. Hopefully we'll get some decent setups again tomorrow. But that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, comment down below or hit me up in my Discord channel. I'll post the link in the description below if you want to join that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.